Hey, and look at that.
Hey,
It's a late night parent show. And
you're
it's
back.
I'm Adam, and that guy
Eh,
over that way is
which way?
Josh.
This way. I'm Josh.
So I'm Dad of
Last time
Rocks on
checked.
Twitter, and that guy is Dad Street on Twitter, and we're two dads. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, two dads. Look at that. Who knew? Who knew? Hi, Cindy. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Monday evening, and as we were discussing earlier, but a little pre-show. I have a new camera here, as you can see, and we're testing it out. It seems like I'm still a little poor on the lighting, but clearly
So much better.
have
So much
so
better.
much better, so much better. So we're gonna stick with this for now. It seems to be working pretty good, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm making uh, a couple minor lighting adjustments here, see if that can help a little bit, and
Popping
we will
collars.
begin our show.
Yeah.
So hey, it's Monday. How was your weekend, Adam?
My weekend was Hamptons-tastic. That's why the pop collar was up, because I was in the
Oh, the
Hamptons.
collar, huh?
Hey.
Should we do the collar thing? Does that work?
If you have a double collar, it rocks it even better. That would be like the late '90s, the double collar. But
Very good.
it
Into the
was,
collar.
yeah, no, it was all right. I partied. It's Hamptons.
Yeah.
It was the Hamptons. How you doing?
Yeah.
I played a little golf with Muffy
How
and
you
Buffy.
doing? How you doing?
That's actually more the Jersey Shore. The how you doing? How you doing?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's more Jersey.
What if I said it like,
Hamptons.
how
The
you doing?
Hamptons.
Is
No,
that,
that's Jersey.
is that Jersey?
New Jersey, yeah. The Hamptons is all about. I went to the haberdashery with Muffy and Buffy, and we played 12 rounds of golf. Oh, Brutus, so you're so funny. You're a laugh a minute. Try the Grey Poupon.
Is that what it's
Alright.
like?
That apparently is what it's not like for me, but it is for some people.
I've never been to the Hamptons, so
And I've yet to been invited to Puff Daddy's white party, so maybe next year. All right, what can you do?
okay. What can you do?
Yep.
So you spent the weekend in the Hamptons. Was that fun?
It was. You know what? The Hamptons is actually really nice and peaceful and relaxing. And once you get into the groove of it, you know where to go. You could actually not, bankrupt yourself by going out to the Hamptons. So
Oh yeah.
it was fun. I definitely enjoy myself, and it's definitely a great break for Mark because there's a pool in the community we stay at. So he goes swimming, and Suzanne and I get a night off every once in a while because we have a babysitter or two there. So it's been pretty good.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Oh, whose kids are screaming?
That would be yours.
That would be my kids. My kids are very well behaved. My kids never scream.
Right. And by that
yeah, that
you
was-
mean
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I was talking to Adam about this before the show. I'm in California in Monterey. It's 8:11 right now, and it's right around the kids' bedtime. So my wife graciously puts them to bed while I begin the show. So
And by
sometimes
graciously, we mean he bribes her.
right, exactly. So they are, and we actually have. I don't know if you guys have ever, if any of you are familiar with California or familiar with Monterey in general, but Monterey is a very small little seaside community, and there's a lot of cottages. So big houses really don't exist in Monterey too much. There are some. Pebble Beach has got some really big houses, but Monterey in general has got some very small, little, quaint, little, cute houses, and we live in a little cute little house. So the kids are just outside, and their bedroom is right outside, and so every little noise you can actually hear, which makes it challenging actually to live with two small children and a dog. But I guess we can talk about that another time. But yeah, we do hear sea lions actually, Cindy. We do hear sea lions from our house. We live pretty close to the ocean. So anyway, I
I
apologize.
hear drunk bums from my house.
You hear drunk bums from your house.
Drunk bums, yeah. I live in New York City, so this background that you see here is not blue screen, all right? Like if I open up
Yeah,
this window,
Let me just say,
get to
Adam.
hear the city in the background. Hold on, let's listen.
I hear it.
Do you hear the bums?
I hear 'em. And I will say that, believe it or not,
I want to do one of
this
those Coming to
is not a
America
blue
scenes.
screen. This is not a blue screen. This is real, right here. This
That is
real,
that
right
is-
here.
That is real.
That's the real deal, folks.
That is closets. That is a wonderful
real closet space.
Is that a built-in? Is that a built-in, or is that like an add-on?
It is. No, it's an add-on. Actually, I built it. These doors were like really hard to build. They were really all together, and I had it all over the kitchen floor, and it took hours. I mean, it was a crazy thing. The kids are all.
So you paid someone to do it, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of what I meant. So, but yeah, I was talking to Adam today. We need a little backdrop here. We'll get a little, a little high chat room backdrop.
Well, maybe what we could do is we could get you like a beach scene.
Yeah, we need Vector Mama says you need a green screen.
Right. Well, we're looking into that for Josh, and Josh could do that with a few softwares that we have. Well, let's just stick with the beach scene, because I think the city and the beach would look nice. Yeah.
I like it.
I like how you do the Hawaiian thing, as if you've ever been to Hawaii.
I've been to Hawaii many times.
Many times?
I got engaged in Hawaii.
Oh, look at you! You're like that Bachelorette show that just ended.
Yeah, don't bring that up again. I gotta watch it.
I love that you're so addicted to the girl shows.
I know, I am. I know. It's pretty sad. I mean, here we go. A dad addicted to Bachelorette. It's pretty sad.
Oh, you just lose man points.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I lost my man card a long time ago, so it's like I give up now. Now I can relax.
Yeah, you do.
Now I can relax. I give up my man card, so I can chill and have fun. So the rest of you guys, you're holding on to your man card. You got to watch every move you make. Me, I can go and have fun and watch girly movies and watch The Bachelorette. Yes, Cindy hasn't heard about the man card, so I guess
card. This is like your nuts. It's like your balls, all right? And when you lose them,
wait, did we just stop taping with it?
No, we're not. We're still taping, but this is what the man card translates to.
Okay.
This is we can be honest about it. That when you lose your man card, it's like someone castrating the bull.
Yeah, so I've lost my balls. I guess I'm ballless. I guess, according to the fact that I don't have my man card now. So, gonads. That's right, Cindy. I've lost my gonads. I guess. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, I'm wearing my collar up here. I don't know why it's still up, but I used to wear my collar up like this. Adam, were you? See, I'm a little bit older than you. Were you? Was this in style when you were a kid?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it wasn't, old man.
Wow, that's rude. My birthday's this month, by the way.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Because you're such a Leo.
I know. So I remember when this was popular. The collar, putting the collar up, and I wasn't cool. I thought I was cool, but that was about it. But that was like the only thing that like made me feel cool. And then
your T-Bird wasn't cool either.
What? It wasn't cool?
Your T-Bird or your IROC, whatever car you were rocking.
Actually, I didn't. Yeah, that would have made sense. But yeah. Anyway, so listen, weekend roundup. I went on a hike this weekend, and here's some big news. I took Olivia to her first movie theater experience.
Very good. Congratulations.
Yep. I took Olivia to her first. We went to see Winnie the Pooh. We took her to see Pooh. Yeah, and she loved it. Oh, hey, happy birthday to Melly. Will be 33 next Monday.
Ooh.
And
happy birthday.
Yeah, Sarah. She said I'm not much older than her. Yeah, but aren't you like in Australia or something? I don't know. I think it's a little different standards there. 33 for Melly. Okay, we'll have to. I just turned 33 on Tuesday. Newbie Mom turned 33 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Newbie Mom. Very cool. A lot of birthdays around.
I turned 31 on the 21st.
And baby Adam turned 31. I will be 6 years older than Adam in 2 weeks.
That's a whole child. That's a couple of children.
That's scary. That's older than my child. That's twice the age of my oldest child. I'll be 35 on the 29th. Julie, very cool. Julie, you and I, our birthdays are 10 days apart on the 19th. So congratulations to Julie.
Mark's birthday is on the 17th, and we're having a blowout fiesta party. If I could find someone dressed in an Elmo suit, I'm finding that person. Because, me and you debated this. I'm going with the big birthday for 3 because he remembers it. And this is like the first of the memory birthdays, and it's going to be a blowout. We're going to I'm going to live stream it. How's that, Josh? You can watch it on
live
Ustream.
stream.
I'll live stream it.
His birthday's what's the date of his birthday?
August 17th.
That's right, 2 days before mine. Okay. We have Kim will be 30 on September 1st. Jake's birthday is on August 30th. So my Jake will be 2 on the 30th. Your Mark will be 3, right, on the 17th? Is that right?
Yeah.
He'll be 3. So we are. Oh, so Jake. Wow, Jake and him are almost exactly 1 year apart.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well,
it is. I thought it was cool.
Well, we'll look forward to that. My birthday will consist of probably of me working. So that's what happens when you turn. I will be 37. Yeah, 37. That's what this gray hair here is for. See, it's gray hair. Yeah, I'll be 37. So goodbye 36. Goodbye being a kid, actually. But I guess I said goodbye to being a kid a long time ago. But that's not true because I still feel like I'm 12. So
you are a big kid. Don't even go.
Yeah.
Don't even go there.
Yeah, I'm a big kid.
All right. So what's on deck for tonight?
Kids will give you gray hair. That's true. Kids will give you gray hair.
You know what else gives us gray hair?
Who's that?
Work, taxes.
Work gives us
taxes, health, death, and wives.
That's true. Wipes?
Wives.
Yeah.
W-I-F-E-S. Or wives. W-I-V-E-S.
Yes.
Whichever way you prefer. You could go with the Alabama way with the F. You could go with the
wives.
Non-Alabama way.
Yes. I didn't used to have gray hair, actually. I used to have all, like, jet black, really dark black hair.
Can I say I'm going to make fun of Alabama until we actually have a visitor from Late Night Parents from Alabama? Do you know that? Like, we've been in every state around the U.S. except for Alabama.
Except for Alabama?
We have no traffic from Alabama. Not one.
Maybe they don't have the internets in Alabama.
Just saying. It's time for someone to step up in Alabama. Come over to Late Night Parents.
If anybody out there knows anybody that lives in Alabama, have them log into Late Night Parents, and we'll celebrate because I guess that's the only state we haven't been in.
Apparently, not yet. At least not this month. Last month, yes.
Right.
Not this month.
Okay.
All right. So up on the blog, just in case you were, well, let's not call it a blog. Up on latenightparents.com. LNP.TV on our website.
LNP.TV, that's right.
Is this wonderful beast. Check this out. This is the last of our MacLarens, the month of MacLaren giveaways. All right. Every week in the month of July, and now technically the first week of August, we've been giving away a MacLaren. And this is the last one. This is the big papa of MacLarens. This is the Techno XT. This beast retails for like $300. It's just in at 14.2 pounds. If you want to round up, it's 15 pounds in weight. The whole stroller weighs really 15 pounds. Fly weight.
Really light.
And its capacity is for a 55-pound child.
A 55-year-old, I was going to say. That's
a 55-year-old if they're really malnourished. Or a 55-pound child.
Look at that thing. That's a beauty, huh?
All right. It does go from birth up because they have the adapter kit that you can make it go from birth.
Yep.
It comes with practically everything you need. And you get to pick the color that you want to win it, which is the bittersweet reddish color that we have up there. Or you win it in a crown blue combo. So this is ending next Monday.
Next Monday, so a week from the 9th.
1 week.
So the week from the 9th,
that's how we do it.
Left.
1 week
that's it.
to
that's
enter the giveaway. And it's the
We've had some.
It is. It's going to be the last MacLaren Stroller. Sad.
Yeah, we've had some really nice MacLarens up there too. I know last week we gave away a Quest Sport, which is a great stroller I took to Israel for my trip, and in fact we took it on our hiking trip this past weekend. So the Techno is a really awesome stroller. You guys should totally check it out on our site when you get a chance. It ends next Monday, so there's not much time. So check that out. I saw somebody in the chat room said they needed a stroller. So, Julie desperately needs a new stroller. So there you go, Julie. Very cool. MacLaren. So we definitely want to thank our friends at MacLaren. They've been very gracious with late night parents, and we've done a lot of work with them. And it's always good to have a good stroller with you. I know what we like about the MacLarens is that they're really light. So we have some other bigger strollers too. We have a Baby Jogger, a Bugaboo, which are great strollers as well. The nice thing about the MacLaren is that they're really light. So if let's say the kids want to walk around for a bit, and you don't want to schlep around the stroller, so they have these really nice straps that go over the shoulder. You can throw them over your shoulder, and it's really not much heavier than carrying a bag of groceries. So
it's 15 pounds. Let's put it in perspective. Your baby before the end of 6 months is 15 pounds.
Right.
All right. Let's put this in perspective. People are having babies at 9 pounds. A 1-month-old should be around somewhere between 8 to 10 pounds. So you're talking about almost the weight of a 1-month-old baby. So this really is a super lightweight stroller. This is the mother of all mothers of MacLarens because this has got the double wheels. It's got the thick double wheels. It's got some suspension stuff going on there. This is the Techno XT, and I own a MacLaren. I've owned 2 MacLarens. My family has a MacLaren now, like my mom. So when she rocks around my child, she's got a MacLaren. I also own a Bugaboo, and because Mark might be on the quicker scale of weight, we're looking at other strollers, and so you might see a review from Britex coming up pretty soon on the Be Ready. We did a giveaway for that a little while ago, and you might see something from who might be up next, Phil and Ted's or Mountain Buggy. We don't know. You never know. But there are plenty of strollers out there, and one of the things we're going to start doing for you is we're going to tell you our side of the stroller story. That was a very
there you go. I like it.
Word. Stroller story.
I like it. I know. I actually have shortly I'm going to be doing a review on Late Night Parents of the Volo, which is the really super lightweight MacLaren.
That is, and that was one of the first ones we gave away.
Yeah.
So that was good timing. I'm glad we synced up the review with the giveaway.
It's perfect timing. What's nice about that,
missed it by that much.
No, listen to me. It's kind of like let's go back now. It's like a revisit, a revisitation, a revitalization, a rejuvenation. Huh? Yeah, you like that?
No.
Yeah.
Not so much.
No, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
What we really should be talking about is what next on the show, because we're done with the giveaways. All right. And there was.
Let's do that.
To my knowledge, there's no major recalls this week, so we could go over that. And now on to the topic. Dun dun dun.
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
So this week's topic.
Let's do this, Adam. We're going to talk about work-life balance. All right. This is a whopper of a topic. We may not cover it all tonight. In fact, we may revisit it, and we'd love to get some of your input too as well. But Adam and I have each in our own lives been dealing with the work-life balance. I know that for moms it can be different for a lot of moms online than it is for some of the dads online. I talk to a lot of moms online that have their main business is online. They do a lot of full-time social media work, and let's say they're stay-at-home moms, but they do a lot of online social media work. I think the perception for a lot of dads online is that the dads are stay-at-home dads also. There are a lot of stay-at-home dads online. Adam and I are both full-time working dads. So, I think there's
juggling too much, yay!
Do what?
Juggling? You've heard of that?
Oh, juggling, yeah, juggling. Yeah. So, Adam and I are juggling a lot, obviously, as many of you are. We have a full-time job, 40 hours a week. I have a massive commute on top of that. Adam has other commitments. We both do Late Night Parents. We both have our own blogs and other things online. And I know that each
children.
of us... And children.
And children. And a wife.
And we're married, and we have
Not
children.
to the same woman. We're married to individual women.
We're married to different women, although they both have very similar names, I will say.
It is freaky.
It is freaky. So, again, we have very busy lives, as many of you do as well. And I'm often asked, how do you do it, Josh? How do you do?
I'm actually never asked.
Stuff to do? You're never. Oh, you're right. Whatever.
I'm never asked.
Really? Like seriously?
No. I'm joking.
Okay,
I don't
figured
get it
as
all
much.
the time. It's certainly not a topic that comes up all the time. They just kind of ask, wait, you have a real job? How do you do this?
Right. Right.
So I say my
reality,
simple answer is this. I compartmentalize a lot. All right, so I have a 9 to 5.
Okay.
I have a 5 to 9, which is my child. From 9 to 11, I have a little bit of time with my wife. From 11 to 2, I have what is my websites, whether it's Late Night Parents or Dad on Rocks or something else there in the ether. That's
Easter?
me. Ether. No, in the web.
Okay.
That's my life. I definitely compartmentalize, and sometimes the lines bleed a little bit, but I'm gonna have to really put that, get that little trifold plate where the corn doesn't touch the cream spinach and the meat stays separate. One of those dividing plates. I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Meat again?
What?
All right. I try and do the same thing. Although honestly, I fail miserably at it. It's something I'm struggling with, trying to make that work. I've this past year I spent a lot of time on Twitter, as some of you might know. And
yes, you
really,
have how many? Let's review the numbers on this. How many tweets?
32,000.
32,000 in how many months?
Yeah. 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to put this in perspective because I'm at 1,000, and I've been on it for 16.
So it means it's like you took a 6-month break. That's scary. That's actually really scary because you're mega online. So that is scary. 32,000 tweets in 12 months. But
and boy, my hand's tired.
The reality is, I kind of laugh about it. It's kind of a joke or whatever. But truth be told, look, it's hard to build relationships online or any relationship without communication, right? A lot of relationships I build online have to do with the fact that I tweet a lot. And if you look at my tweet stream, I don't often tweet just things on my own. I'm often talking to people, which is something I love to do. The problem is, the only way to tweet 32,000 times in 12 months is to do it all the time. And unfortunately, that's totally gotten in the way of my real life. The things that are really important to me. So
like going to the bathroom.
Like going to the bathroom, which is important, or putting on a shirt or something. So that's really tough to do. So I've scaled back a bit. I need to reconsider things. Look, our job is really important. We need to work, right? Some of us do. I need to work. So our jobs are important. Spending quality time with our spouses is important. Spending quality time with our kids is important. Early on when I got onto Twitter, I talked about how, do you ever think like maybe you spend more time talking about being a dad than you do actually being one? And, I'll call myself out on that. Truth be told, there's been times when I've probably spent too much time online and not enough time with the family. And so that's happened. And so I think sometimes you just need to revisit things. You need to go back and think, look, okay, what am I doing? What's going on here? What's the goal, right? Because it's fun to talk to people, but it depends on what your goals are for being online. If your goal to be online is just to chat with people and meet new friends, that's great. If it's to start a business or to do get into blogging or social media in another way. What's that? Right. Anyway, so let me come back on track. So back on track now. The work-life balance. So the final answer from me is I do a very poor job. I don't do it very well. I'm trying to turn things around right now. Trying to evaluate my situation and see what's going to work out best for me and my family. Adam, let me give it back to you.
All right. So part of my weekend experience was I was at a restaurant and I was having lunch, and you see that guy there in the red hat? That's
Yep.
Billy. That's Billy Joel. All right.
Wow, he's huge.
You may have heard music of his, but like the Piano Man.
Wow, he's gained a lot of weight.
He's my idol in terms of musicians. So
Uptown girl,
yeah, but he is he was 2 tables away from me at lunch the other day, and I was I was a little starstruck. I was every fiber of my being was sitting there being like, Go ask for a picture. Go ask for a picture. Go ask for an autograph. Go ask for a Data Rock shout out. Go interview him. And my wife, who is very much not the celebrity hound, was like kicking me under the table and saying like, I will divorce you if you go over and talk to him.
Really?
Yeah, to me, it's like this is Billy Joel. This is my idol. I listen to his music still, and I love it. And I would really have loved to have a photo with him. So missed opportunities, but then again, it is the Hamptons, and you don't do that thing because in the same table last week was Keith Hernandez. Now you might say Keith Hernandez who, but he's a world famous Met.
World famous who?
Met. And if you don't think he's world famous, then he's a New York famous Met. And if you don't know who the Mets are, then you don't watch baseball, and that's the end of the story.
The Mets even still play baseball?
The Mets still play baseball, yes. They have a brand new field. It's called Citi Field.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah. All right. Great. So the way I juggle,
let's bring this
back to work-life balance. All right. So here's the key thing about work-life balance. All right. I've worked at companies I've worked at nonprofits that really specialize in work-life balance. The key thing about work-life balance is keeping everything in focus. All right. Setting goals, setting priorities, and knowing and having goals that are attainable, having priorities that are realistic, and working towards them. If you don't have goals, if you don't have priorities, everything's just going to skate by.
Right.
All right, so you live, you
Very
learn,
true.
And you pick up. So set goals, set priorities, and then you could achieve your goals with your priorities. All right?
Okay.
That's been your life coaching moment from Data Rock.
Thank you. Wow, I feel like we should owe you something. I don't know. That was good.
All right, so let's talk about apps. All right.
Okay.
I got this cool one. All right. This thing is awesome. It's called Songify. All right. You get it. You start it up. All right. So Josh, I'm gonna give me a list. All right. Give me a list of words.
All right? A list of words.
Right. I'm gonna ask you a question. All right. Give me 4 items that you would go shopping for a grocery. Right, in the grocery store, right? You're going to say them into my ear. I'm going to say them into the app. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Milk.
Oh, wait.
What?
Okay. Milk.
Milk. Eggs. Bread.
Bread. Okay, we got to
water.
go again.
Milk. Eggs.
Wait, I
bread.
got your list. Okay.
Ice is a good.
I think this isn't working so well because I'm on the phone.
This is a great app. It's a really cool app.
It really does work well.
Say something great. Okay, let's.
Let's. What it does is, hold on. I'll actually hang out with Josh. I'll call you back in a minute.
This is a terrible app.
I'll call you back in a minute. So the app, what it does is,
I'll actually hang out with Josh.
I click Songify. It opens up. All right. And now what I do is I touch the app. I say milk, eggs, honey.
I'm not sure about this app.
Eggs, honey. Touch the app. I say milk. Touch the app. I say milk. So this is what it does. It auto-tunes the song.
It's a silly app.
It's kind of funny and it's kind of cool and it works really good if you do lists. And if you don't do lists, then
it's a silly app.
It doesn't really work all that good.
Ooh.
But it's definitely a nice app for 99 cents, and we'll get your kids.
That's your app.
That's my app.
You tell it your grocery list and it sings to you?
No, it could be any list. Like you can make it like for my kid, I usually make fart sounds in it, and it auto tunes fart sounds. So it's like. So,
wow, dude.
Yeah. Look, I have a 3-year-old. Fart jokes are the best jokes of all time right now.
Wow. Okay.
Knock knock jokes and fart jokes. He's dying on the floor laughing.
Right. I have a little more useful app actually, and it works whether we're on the phone or not. I don't know if you can see the icon here. It's called Around Me. It's the blue right there, the red dot. Around Me. So this is, I don't know if they have it for Droid. They have it for, this is for the iPhone, of course, because that's what I have. Anyway, it's a very cool app. What basically, no matter where you are, it uses your GPS. You turn it on, and it gives you a list of things to choose from, banks or restaurants or what have you. So let's say you want to find the closest coffee shop. So you just click on the coffee shop button, and then it gives you a list. It gives you a list of all of the locations that are around you, and then you can actually make it so you show the map. So it shows a map right there, and there you go. So there's downtown Monterey, there's the ocean, and you can see a bunch of red dots that show you where the coffee shops are.
Well, that's cool, but you want to know what saved me a lot of money this weekend? TeleNav. Because
okay.
you know what
Let's hear.
TeleNav does really well? When you're out in the Hamptons and gas is like $5 a gallon, you can actually hit nearest gas stations and it shows you the gas prices. So I was able to like save 30 cents a gallon by like traveling all of 8 miles.
That's a lot of money. 30 cents a gallon, huh?
No, 50 cents a gallon.
Wow.
50 cents a gallon. That's
what's cool
huge.
about TeleNav, one step further, Adam, you forgot to mention, it'll actually, you can do a search by octane. So if you have 87, 89, or 91, and our cars take 91, we can actually search by octane, and it'll tell you the gas price per octane. I think that's kind of cool. Very, very cool feature of the app. Good point there, Adam. There is a good way to save money with TeleNav,
so
which is our
TeleNav.
favorite navigation app.
It is.
Very, very cool. In fact, I use it whenever I go to work. What's neat is that even when you know where you're going, what's cool about having it running is, like Adam pointed out, if you need to go to a gas station or you want to stop for coffee, you just hit the button, and right there it brings up a list of nearby coffee shops, gas stations, that sort of thing. So that is a very, very cool feature. We've talked about the TeleNav app on our previous shows.
Now TeleNav is not only a standalone app. Like you can go to the App Store, there it's on Android, it's on Apple, and there is a TeleNav app. But now also in the Apple, in the AT&T store, in the Verizon store, they also have those proprietary, like the AT&T Navigator app. Well, that's actually powered by TeleNav. And there's a couple of different features between the free TeleNav app versus the Apple, the AT&T app, because the AT&T app is a charged for app. It's on your monthly bill at $10 a month. The cool thing about it is that it works fundamentally so much better, right? I love the TeleNav app, but once you get into the AT&T Navigator, it blows it away. There are things such as you could download a map in 4 quadrants of the U.S. So if you're traveling, you could download a map, and if you don't have cell signal, say in the middle of the desert of Arizona, you still have a map and you still have your GPS up and running.
Right.
The cool thing about that is it becomes better than a GPS that you have from a store, because things like real-time traffic, you don't get that from another GPS company. You get that from TeleNav, because TeleNav uses the cellular towers, and it collects data, and it gives you real-time access to the traffic updates. Now you might think, well, I have Google Maps on my phone. Doesn't that do it? No, it doesn't. Google Maps is stupid like that. It does not do navigation, but TeleNav does. TeleNav will reroute you. We'll sit there and say there's a major delay ahead. There's a detour. The 405 in LA is closing for a weekend. There's looks up ahead on the road in the Hamptons. Route 27 has bumper to bumper for the next hour. Why don't we take some side roads? It'll shave a half an hour of your time and your life off. So, you know what? I really like the TeleNav app. Not only does it work great in the car, but if you go to a city, there's options to turn it on to like a foot mode, and you can actually do it where you walk it. And that to me is awesome, being in New York City, that I can sit there and get out of a subway and know which way to walk.
That is a cool thing. You can use it for walking too.
Yes.
Which is great.
All right.
Not just driving.
So that'll do it on the app session. Section.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
The app wrap.
Larry noticed my pajama pants. That's the cool thing about. See, this is like the news app. You know, they wear like the.
Right.
You know, they have
This is
like
the
a shirt
news where we
tie,
see your Christmas
Right.
pajama pants.
And then you can see these are my pajama pants.
Your Christmas pajama pants, I'm sure.
So there you go. You caught me. You caught me below. You caught me below. There you go. Very cool. Awesome little app. See, we like doing the apps. Adam and I both love apps and gadgets and all that other kind of stuff. Eddie. Adam, did you know that Nelly's husband hates her pajama pants? That's really unfortunate. We like pajama pants. Adam.
Josh.
We have our stroller MacLaren on latenightparents.com, lnp.tv. If you guys haven't checked out, you can actually type in lnp.tv to access our site as well. This has been a fun show, huh? We've covered over some funny stuff. The chat room is just kind of going crazy, isn't it? Is it just like right there?
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys are online, which I know you are, check us out at Facebook. We run a lot of specials on Facebook. Facebook.com/LateNightParents. Of course, on Twitter at LateNightParent. There's no S there. That's LateNightParent. And of course, on our site, LateNightParents.com.
And that is it. That's going to do it for us. Now, once again, as an added perk, stick around for the post-show live after party. Woohoo! If you're not with us live, well, you're missing out. So don't forget, Mondays at 11 is our live show. Hope to see you here. Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's a public post show.
All right.
Hey.